Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about over there, the back and forth and rumors. We're going to go over what happened, the immediate internal reactions in both countries, and where it might go from here. Last night, the back and forth between Iran and Israel continued. This time, with Israel conducting a series of strikes inside Iran. It does appear that Israel heeded U.S. requests to avoid certain targets, like oil and strategic facilities, that were likely to spark wider regional conflict. It appears that the strikes were focused primarily on Iranian air defense and air power logistics and production facilities. There was also reportedly a strike against a large secretive military complex known as Parchin. Over the years, the site has been linked to everything from missile engine development to uranium enrichment. There haven't been specific official damage assessments from either country at time of recording. But media in Iran is using terms like limited and minimal to describe the damage. Factions inside Israel are accusing the government of showmanship and of not hitting Iran as hard as they could. The news that Iran appears to be downplaying the strikes might be a sign that people can breathe a sigh of relief. There are also reports suggesting that Iran has already indicated that while it is, quote, entitled and obligated to defend itself, that they also see the damage as so limited they don't need to respond in a major way. The U.S. expressed hopes that this would close out direct back and forth between Iran and Israel. Most players in the region, like Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Egypt, and Qatar, openly condemned the strikes, while simultaneously suggesting, through very diplomatic language, that Iran not respond and risk escalation. Most also indicated de-escalation would only really occur through a ceasefire deal. That part wasn't always in diplomatic terms. So the obvious questions. Could Israel have hit harder? Yes, but not without inviting Iran to go another round. It looks like they hit as hard as they could without guaranteeing another round of back and forth. Was the damage really limited and minimal? It was limited based on early information. Whether or not it is minimal depends on what was hit at the military research facility. A strike there could theoretically cause a great deal of damage to the country's long-term goals, while still being very limited in scope. We just don't have the information to make a determination on that. And realistically, we won't, because whether or not the damage was minimal, Iran would say it was minimal. Imagine if a secret research facility in the U.S. was hit. It's not like the U.S. would come out and say, oh, there was major damage to this secret weapons program we don't even admit exists. Same thing applies there. There will be some guesswork based on satellite images, but we won't likely know for certain for years. So, where does that leave us once it's all charted? While there is the reporting that says Iran has already decided to forgo a response, that might change. They may opt for a full response, which seems unlikely. Or they may go for something low-key through an allied non-state actor. Or they may lean heavily into the idea that the damage was so limited they can overlook this. Make no mistake, if they go with the option of overlooking it, that means officially, there will still be covert actions taken. So for now, we wait and hope that this leads to de-escalation in the direct engagement between the two countries. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.